Good morning, Patriots. JT, Serenity Farms Prepping here. Camping this weekend, so excuse the disheveled look. Not gonna shave till tomorrow. Practicing. It's a camping / prepper weekend. I have the camper, we towed that, but we're off grid with it. I'm using my 100-watt solar panel to keep my battery up and running and charged. I have propane on the camper for backup if needed. The battery will run the refrigerator. The solar panel alone will run the refrigerator and the camper and all the lights. But should something happen, the propane will kick on and run the refrigerator. Standard on all campers. But we're practicing that we had to bug out, so to speak. And with that, all you folks in the big libtard cesspool cities, you need to seriously be considering your plan of action. Again, having a little bug out bag ready. How much can you carry in a backpack? Most of you have no idea, because you loaded it up and have never actually walked anywhere with it on. I routinely hike my property with a 45-pound pack and my rifle. 45 pounds, that's not a lot for me. Strapped in properly so that the weight is distributed is key. Your bag can be packed wrong, incorrectly. Make adjustments. Distribute the weight more evenly in the bag. Adjust the straps. It should not feel like you're carrying a small child on your back. It should feel like a part of you. Now, with that being said, a bug out bag is designed to get you from point A to point B. If you're walking, you need to know, is that 1 day, 2 days, 3 days? A lot of people call it a 72-hour bag, bug out bag, go bag. There are slight differences in those. If you have to walk 3 days to your location, that's a lot. What is your terrain? What are your dangers? Are you walking in the day or the night? Are you walking through cities? Are you walking through countryside? I can walk to my bug out location in a day. Ain't gonna be fun. 20 miles. Almost exclusively back roads. So the terrain will be easier unless I encounter issues where I gotta go cross country. Doesn't shorten my trip, just makes the journey a little longer. If we have to walk at night, that will increase the length of your journey because you have to move slower. There are completely different circumstances, dangers, and other things walking at night as opposed to the daytime. But most of you have never walked with a backpack any length of distance. And you won't be able to. You're going to have fear, stress, anxiety, maybe older or younger people in tow that will slow you down, cause you to change routes because they physically just can't do it. More frequent stops. Kids don't like to be quiet, especially when it's absolutely necessary. Many of you are probably thinking you're going to hop in your cars and exit the big cities or big towns when it's time to get out. Well, if you wait until it's time to get out, you're not getting out. There are traffic jams daily in all those cesspool cities. You're not going anywhere. The powers that be will make sure. New York City's got what, 2 or 3 bridges to get out? Yeah, good luck. You need to know what's going to happen before it happens. And you're out of there 2-3 days in advance. That's the only way you're getting out with a vehicle. And then what way are you going? You have 3 choices: north, south, or west. Now, I think if what the Democrats continually spew, that New York City is going to be the victim of a nuclear bomb because they're the ones that are going to do it, I still think that it's going to be a dirty bomb, and then they will use 5G to spread radiation to make it seem as if people have been nuked. But with all that being said, they've been telling you for months that it's gonna happen. Everyone's starting to think they're crying wolf. So people are relaxing and letting their guard down. They've stopped doing what they need to be doing every single day to get ready. And complacency kills. If they drop a bomb, no, there isn't going to be an alarm that goes off and says, by the way, 20 minutes from now, we're gonna drop a bomb on you guys. So if anybody wants to leave, go ahead. No, that's not how they work, and you know it. So, you need to know where you're gonna go. You got a 3-day bag and you're gonna get out of the city. Where the hell are you going? Have you made arrangements? How far do you have to go? If there was an actual nuclear bomb dropped on New York City, you're not going to be able to walk anywhere far enough to avoid getting nuked. All right? 300 miles. I'm 5 hours away. The wind rarely blows northeast. It won't reach me. Pretty much just discount the bomb thing as being it, because if that happens, it doesn't matter. Now, if it's a dirty bomb, they may spew lies that it was a nuclear device and everyone needs to stay in and shelter and hide under their desk and kiss their ass goodbye. They're probably going to be lying because they're Democrats. That's what they do. So, you may still have a chance to leave, but I see them setting up roadblocks, checkpoints, so that no one can leave because they don't want you to leave. But You need to know where you're going to go, because if you have a backpack filled with 3 days worth of supplies, but you don't know where you're going, what good is it? Where are you going to go? And when you get there, what are you going to do? Because you don't have a plan. You need a plan. Please get a plan. Now, don't throw a whole bunch of canned goods and all that crap in your backpack. They're heavy. You might not have an opener. Throw in protein bars, nutritional bars. It can literally be crap food, but it's got to be something nice and light. You know, protein bars, energy bars, all that kind of stuff is very light, takes up very little space. They do have a lot of calories. You need a change of clothing, at least underwear, 2 or 3 pair of socks, a pair of work gloves, a knit hat, a pair of sunglasses, an extra pair of reading glasses, medications, a sweatshirt, some kind of tarp or poncho or light blanket, those emergency blankets, those tinfoil looking things. Those actually work quite well. Remember, you're trying to get from point A to point B within 3 days as quick and as safe as possible. But you need to have stuff already stockpiled where you're going. Otherwise, you'll get where you're going and you'll starve to death there. Kind of defeats the whole purpose of taking off. Alright, kind of just a rant, but I'm seeing a lot of comments on a lot of other videos that people still just don't get it. I don't understand how at this point in the game they can still be so uneducated as to what they actually need to be doing. Please, folks, if you don't think you got it down, ask somebody. I still do, and I've been doing this for years. We can never know too much. All right, that's all I got. Like, share, subscribe, comment, notification bell. But for now, JT, signing off.